Thank you. Okay. Gentlemen, we're still going to be having our 45 overs game. We hopefully that we're going to get it through. But in the meantime, I'm going to ask my captain to come forward and wish you good luck. And what have you? He has got to run with his family, so excuse him when you're not singing.
Well, I'm here quite a bit, so I try to make as much as I can, but I want to congratulate both teams. I'm glad to see the skies cleared up for you. I don't expect any. All right. So I expect a good game out of the two of you, and may the better team win, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So, gentlemen, I think the toss would have spun, and for the information of the spectators, welcome. I think West Indies Alliance would have won the toss and asked Sportsman to bat. Have that correct? Okay, gentlemen, it's all in the hands of the umpires, and we have two competent umpires here. As I'm going to relay a message that they gave me. They say they're going to only speak to the captain, and the captain would be in charge of his men in order that we get the game speed up. So he's not taking time out here and there and everywhere. We're going to try our best to have the water weight on the field of play, guys. Okay, so during that duration, let's just cooperate so we can get in all the overs. Good luck, guys. Enjoy the day. May the better team win. At the end of the day, we're going to have a trophy presentation, so please do not go away at the end of the day. And we're having dinner at the end of the match. Thank you.
Here we are at the Lauderhill Sports Complex. It's the final of the South Florida Cricket Alliance League, 45 overs, playing for the Kenrick Dennis Memorial Trophy. And it could be West Indies Alliance versus Sportsman. Both teams shared victories against each other in the preliminary round. 4 games were played at West Indies Field in Kendall. West Indies Alliance victorious in the first encounter, and Sportsman returning the favor in the second. Here, West Indies Alliance has won the toss and has asked Sportsman to take first strike. The West Indies Alliance team is Ken Wright captain, Sean Riley, Sean Finley, Laurie Crichton, Gary Grant, Peter Anthony, Damian Wellington, John Otto, Tomlin Manor, Mohammed Sadiq, and Milton Wallace. Sportsman team is Riyad Mohammed captain, Masood Mohammed, Mohin Mohammed, Halim Ghani, Ayaz Mohammed, Sharif Khan, Wafi Mohammed, Asif Motiwala, Mushtaq Mohammed, Faisal Sharif, and Shazam Hussain. Here it will be John Otto opening the bowling from the northern end, Oakland Park Road end.
We will be beginning from the
and he will be bowling to
Boston with John Otto, Larry Crichton on the line of mid-on, backward square,
bowling to Moin Mohammed.
gully point.
So it's a final here, and this is brought to you courtesy of TVN, Turner,
One slip of the gully.
Tucker, Turner, Ted Turner, Tucker Video Network. This is your commentator Raggy alongside Elton. And here's the first delivery. And that's pulled away by Moin down to the back of the square to Sadiqi. And it's a single. So it's now 1 without loss. Sportsman predominantly, well, all the players from Sportsman are of East Indian descent. And they're from Guyana. So in other words, it's like would like be a Guyana versus Jamaica. Hello, on the West Indies Alliance team, we do have Peter Anthony from Antigua and Mohammed Sadiqi from Pakistan.
The wicket and the manner of the backward sway from the Otto it is. Bold.
It's delivered by the edge and it should be out caught behind. Yes, he's out caught behind. First delivery, he went across, took the edge, and carried to wicketkeeper Anthony. And the batsman goes.
Lost his first wicket. It's a 4-1. Ayaz Mohammed.
It's Ayaz
Bowl
Mohammed.
for 1. I won. That was a lazy shot there.
Riyad Mohammed. He went out, caught behind
Also hitting the deck hard.
by
Someone going away from
Peter
the bat.
Anthony.
The specialist,
Sportsman is 1 for 1 with the second delivery of the day.
First wicket going.
Batsman replacing Riyad Mohammed is Halim Ghani,
Six again.
left-handed batsman.
For
He's facing up to John Otto. Good start here by John Otto. He's one of those players from the islands as well, as he comes up and bowls the Ghani down the leg side. Keeper Anthony dives, couldn't prevent the ball passing him. And it's a leg by. The ball did take some deflection from the pad of Ghani. So it's now 2 for 1.
2 runs for 1 wicket.
Let's bring Moin Mohammed. He's also left-handed.
And the batsman will be taking the strike would be Moeen Mohammed.
Here the game was off to a late start because of a wet outfield, overnight rain. Overs were not reduced, still 45 overs.
The deep mid-wicket boundary in a deep backward square.
As Otto
One
bowls
from Arthur
just down the leg side, that's a wide ball.
Wide
Wide signal by umpire Delroy. Umpire Delroy Lynn standing up, and that square leg is Maximilian Dyer.
Backward square region, misses the ball, goes through to
Two umpires with cricketing experience from Jamaica.
total now
Both
3
played
runs.
Cedar Cup cricket in Jamaica. John Otto to Moin Mohammed is running on the pad.
Striking
Stifled appeal here by
as he turns the phone down. The leg
Otto.
signal,
Batsman
leg by umpire.
gets a leg by. And Sadiqi moves in from back with a square leg boundary.
Moves on now
So the
to
score is
3
3.
leg buys. And just a 1 run off the first ball of the over to Moeen Mohammed. Ghani is 2 slips in the gully.
Now Halim Ghani facing up. The delivery is in behind it, stroking up to
Coming across.
mid-off.
Cover region. Feel the right shadows.
Picked up by Milton Wallace. And there's
And there is no run.
no run there. 3 for 1.
One.
4 for 1. Sportsman. This
Also,
delivery. That's when it's stroking it back to Otto. Shape to throw the wicket down, did not. So after 1 over, the score Ghana, having lost the wicket of Rahad Mohammed, caught behind by wicketkeeper Anthony of Otto. We are 4 for 1.
Point cover mid-off.
Here we are at the beginning of the second over. It's Sean Findlay coming in from the southern end. Sean Findlay represented Jamaica recently in the Stanford 2020. Right arm, tall right arm, medium pace bowler. Bowls this one short, and Moeen is trying to pull it. And it went in the region of the gully. And there's no run. Sean Findlay well over 6 foot.
Here, Grant.
Lively medium pace. Gets the ball to carry. He comes up the ball to Moeen. Outside the off-stump batsman is coming forward, dabbing it in the region of back with a point where
Short man region.
Damian Wellington fields. And there's no run.
Shadowing Larry Price.
4
Short man region.
4 for 1. We're in the second over. That's Findlay. Bowls to Mohammed, who drives and drives hard, but straight to mid-off to Sadiqi. There's no run. So on the Alliance side, you have Sadiqi from Pakistan as they break as this delivery Moeen is in, stroking it. We'll get a single as Crichton comes off the third man fence. And it goes to 5. He goes to 2 and the score goes to 5 for 1. Small ground here at the Fort Lauderdale Sports Complex. It's really a baseball diamond being converted to cricket. It's one of the few grounds in South Florida here that has actual turf wicket. But turf wicket is not being used for this game. Still playing on matting. It's 5 for 1. Yes, we have Sadiqi from Pakistan. We have Peter Anthony from Antigua. And John Otto is from one of those islands as well. It's been Ghani, and this delivery is in behind. It's looking it back to Riley. Down to Finley. There's no run. So Riley, who played for Jamaica up to this season, comes up bowl. That's everyone getting some lift there. Came back at Ghani, hit him up just about on the waist, went through to wicketkeeper Anthony. So at the end of 2 overs, the score is 5 for 1. It's Hotter coming into bowl to Mohin. Bowls, and he's stroking it pleasantly to the covers to skipper to Sean Riley this time, and there's no run. We have Sean Riley and we have Sean Findlay.
That's Moin Mohammed. We just have one slip, and the gully is moved now to short
fieldsman outside the circle is a deep mid wicket and a long leg. As Otto comes up the bowl to Moin short, and he's pulling across a bad shot there. His foot was going down towards the umpire on the leg side, and the ball was outside the off stump, trying to hoist it somewhere over mid wicket. Made no contact. Taken by wicketkeeper Anthony. Awful looking shot there by Moin Mohammed. The Sportsman team is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mohammed brothers. It's like it's a family affair here for Sportsman. They have lost one brother out already, so this delivery here by Otto is up and he's whipping off the pad. But it's going straight down to the mid-wicket region where Damian Wellington comes up and sends a final turn straight over the gloves to Peter Anthony. So it's now 6 for 1 and Mohammed moves up to 3. Brings Ghani on strike. More attacking field now for Ghani, set by skipper Ken Wright. You have 2 slip on the gully. As Otto comes up the ball. He delivers on the pads and he's stroking it forward of the umpire. The DK comes in and fields and there's no run. So see, a more attacking field here with 2 slip on the gully. Gary Grant at first slip. Sean Finley at second and skipper Wright on the gully. The non-striker as this delivered to this one is driven up to the sweep on the cover boundary. It's Crichton, it's a single. As it brings Hussain on strike. He's on 10 with one massive 6 previous over from Sadiqi. As this delivery, batsman going for a swinging at that down the leg side ball. Hit him in the midriff, not outside the umpire. Maximilian Dyer. So Hussain, he's on 10, facing up to Wellington. Wellington comes up close. He's driving this one. It's going to be an easy single as it comes down to Wallace coming off the long off boundary. So it's 86 for 6. Let's bring Shamir. Shamir, who is on 1, facing up balls. This one is driven straight to Mana. No runs. Mana executed a brilliant piece of fielding previous over to get rid of Masood. This one, Shamir is hitting off the pad. We get a single as it beats Wright, who was moving to his right, And Finley comes off the long on fence and gets an easy single. So Shamir goes to 2. And the score goes to 87. 87 for 6 at the end of the 17th over. Ooh. A single there for Hussein as he stroked that one down to pass bowler Sadiqi down to the long on boundary where Otter comes off the boundary and the batsman take an easy single. It's now being Shamir. Some adjustment will be made to the field by Ken Wright as Kerry Grant has been put onto a back of the square boundary. This one for Sadiq is down the leg side and swing, and that's gone away for a massive 6 again. That's a massive 6 there. That one was pitched up. Hussein, that's his second 6 there of Sadiqi. Similar direction, was pitched up on the legs, and he swung it real powerful, clearing the perimeter here, and way to some building to our left, and that's 6 runs there. And it's the second shot of Sadiqi in a similar direction, similar result. And the score goes to 93 for 6. We're in the 19th over. Some powerful hitting here by Hussein. He's big, powerful, and he has proven that he's strong. That's 93 for 6. Game reduced to 35 overs from the original 45 over because of rain and the threat of lightning that had the sirens going off. As this one is beaten outside the off stump, is Hussein. He came forward, that one pitched and spun across Hussein as he came forward. A good reply delivered there by Sadiqi. He comes up between umpire and the stump, the ball to Hussein, pitched up, and Hussein is driving this way to get it through the covers. But Wellington, after cover boundary, fields and throws back to wicketkeeper Anthony, so it's a single to Hussein. And the score goes to 94. So let's bring Shamir on strike. So Mohammed gets the signal there. Sadiq comes in the ball. The one spin across him. There's an appeal for a stump there, but it was well anchored in. There was a good delivery there by Sadiqi, giving some more flight there, more generous. Batsman came forward and it spun past the outside edge of the bat. Wicketkeeper Anthony had the bails off. Shamir was well anchored for this delivery. Let's see what's happened. He's forward, coming forward. Seemed to take the bat away at the last minute. So it's the end of the 19th over. The score is 94 for 6. 95 for 6. Sportsman as Wellington comes up the ball. Hussein. Hussein is driving a nice shot, glorious shot. Beat the man forward a point and into the fence for 4. One was pitched up, he came forward and stroked it powerfully forward a point and into the fence for 4. Crichton coming off the cover boundary couldn't prevent it from going into the fence, and the score moves up to 99 for 6. Wellington comes up again to ball. That's one down the leg side. He swing at it. Seemed to come off the keeper's pad. Batsman went through for 1. It did take.
Why are you keeping on this man going, man?
gloves off the batsman and the 100 is up. So it's 100. 100 for 6. That one seemed to take the glove of Hussein as he swung at it. 100 for 6 as Shamir faces up. Bowls and this one is drive and drive beautifully. This might go away for 4. That's a glorious shot and it beats Wallace into the fence of 4. That one was pitched up and Shamir come forward and stroke it. Peter packed offside field. It went to the right of Crichton at cover. And to the left of Manlin at extra cover. Wallace in the middle of boundary couldn't prevent it from going to the fence. And that's 4 there to Shamir. It's 104 for 6. 104 for 6. Wellington very expensive. 2nd 4 in the over. He has also taken 2 wickets. A shorter runner. This one pitch, a full pitch and it's driven. Good one. It was a full pitch. Batsman failed to take advantage of it. And stroke it back to Wellington, who has dispensed with his long run up. Very short run up. And bowls to Shamir. Comes. Let's see what's happening. This one down the leg side on leg stump. Batsman come forward and stroke it easily to Ken Wright. There's no runs. Well, the short run up seem to be doing wonders here for Wellington as they come down bowls and another good delivery again. The batsman playing it straight to Ken Wright. There's no runs. And it's up. 104 for 20 over. The score is 104 for 6. It's a change of bowling from the northern end. It's Sean Finley coming in, pitching up now. Oh, a bad shot there played by Hussein. The ball pitched up. He went at a wipe at it, missed. That was an ugly looking shot there by Hussein. Sean Finley is reintroducing to the attack, the 21st over. Sadiqi proving quite expensive. Skipper Ken Wright has dispensed with him, and it's Finley coming up the ball. It's wide outside the off. Not really a wide. Wide does signal here by umpire Lynn. So it's 105 for 6. We're to the first over. Getting reduced to a 35 over affair because of slight shower. The damage was done by the threat of lightning in the area, so the game is delayed for a while. As this one, Hussein is pushed out and it's turned back a late call of no by the non-striker, which worked out to be good in the end because had either batsman gone through it, the threat of a run out was very imminent there. Mana to his left, picked up. You did run out Masood. This one is pitched up in the batsman drive, and that one has gone down to Wellington on the cover boundary. Just a single for Hussein. It's 106 for 6. So it brings Shamir into the attack. It's 106 for 6. There was a threat of lightning in the area earlier. That the sirens came on and play was held up for over an hour. Not so much for the rain, but for the threat of lightning. As Finley comes up on board, Shamir in behind it, stroking it easily to Ken Wright at the extra cover. And there's no run. So Finley, Sean Finley, tall, medium, fast bowler, comes up bowls. The batsman is driving straight to Larry Crichton. He went for the drive straight to Larry Crichton at the mid-wicket region and comfortable and easily taken there by Larry Crichton. So Sportsman has lost their 7th wicket. It's 106 for 7, and Sean Finley has just picked up his 3rd wicket. Shamir caught Crichton. And it's 107 for 7.
Stop the bleeding here. We can do something on a regular basis. That was a very short.
That's what the big a lot of people ready to see. Batting by now, we all have them. It could be a 10 run, done it, we got help to make them finish.
Udah apa?
captain.
The captain name.
The Indian guest.
Wafi.
Wont.
I mean Wafi Ayaz. So Shamir has been replaced by skipper Rayad Mohammed. That's this delivery. He's in Bennett and tucking off the pad and gets off the mark immediately. So it's 1-7 for 7. Rayad Mohammed, one of the 6 Mohammed brothers. He's the captain of the team, so he's off the mark.
Did it say 6 Mohammed brothers or 7?
Well, let's see. Mushtaq, Wafi, Ayaz, Masood, and Rayad. That's 6. So
It's okay, you didn't have to confirm it with me anyhow.
that's 107 for 7. It's the 22nd over. 3 wickets to Sean Finley, 1 to John Otto, and 2 to Damien Wellington. And we have a bowling change coming from there. So, Stomlin Manor, our left arm leg spinner. So it's Stomlin Manor, 22nd over. We're going to skipper Rahid Mohammed, comes up bowls, short, and he's pulling down the leg side and missed it. Quick delivery there by Manor. Going down the leg side, Rayad had a go at it, missed, struck on the pad. 107 for 7. That delivery, he's come forward, bit uncertain there. Well, hit higher on the bat, in the air for a bit, but well short of in the field now. As Mana comes in a ball short again, the batsman is pulling, getting the bottom edge between the stumps and the keeper, and get a single. Few twisters runs there for Rayad. Went back, cut into the bottom edge, went between the wicketkeeper and the stump. Sadiki from third man region, moves in the fine leg region and field. So he moves to 2. And it's bring Hussain on strike. Short run up here by Mana. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps on this delivery. Batsman is forward playing defensively. Keeper Anthony moves from behind the stump to field. There's no run. Short run up being utilized here by Mana. 4 steps and he's at you. Here he comes. Both to Hussain short and Hussain is swinging, hit high up on the thigh. And he gets a leg by there. He had a go at this one for short. He swung at it. It hit him on the thigh. And get a leg by. So it's 109. 109 for 7. We're in the 22nd over. 13 leave to be bowled. It's a quicker delivery there and Rayad stroke it into the covers. Wellington comes off the sweeper boundary. Batsman take one and throw that the keeper came forward. Let it hit him on the pad and it rebounded further from him. And as a result of that, Batsman were able to take additional single. So that's 2 there to Rayad. He moves to 4 on the score at the end of the 22nd over. He's 110 for 7. It's 110 for 7 as the delivery is pitched up and Hussain is driving to the cover, to the inner part of the bat and goes to Crichton at mid-off and there's no run. It's 110 for 7. And it's Hussain facing up to Sean Finley. Finley bowls and he's hitting this one and this one will go away for 6. It didn't make good contact with it, but in a short boundary, just cleared Wallace on the long leg fence and just over the fence and it went away for 6. So that's 6 there to Hussain. And the score goes up to 116. 116 for 7. Small ground. It didn't make good proper contact, but it was good enough to clear the man on the long leg fence and into the canal nearby. So 117. 117 for 7. We're in the 23rd over. 23rd over. This game, it's the final of the South Florida Cricket Alliance final. You said they're playing for the late Kenrick Dennis. The competition bears the name of former Jamaica international cricketer Kenrick Dennis, who tragically lost his life a couple of years back. It's 117 for 7. Sportsman batting. Sean Finley comes up to the ball. They were saying comes in balls. I'm saying it's in behind the stroke. We get a single as Mana is deep at the point. Comes in but cannot prevent. Batsman taking a single. So it's 180. And Riyad Mohammed brings him to the striker end. Sean Finley picking up 3 wickets so far. Comes up the ball to Riyad. Comes up bowls and Riyad is back and cutting, dabbing. Beat. Wallace to his right, but Mana backing up behind him. He picked it up and it's an easy single. 119 for 7. As Finley in his 7th over. Comes up, bowls. This one is slower delivery. He's beaten for the pace there. He was looking for it to do a slower delivery. Comes on the front foot and then tried to steer it. And the third man, Region, missed. There's no run. Finley, a pick off the West Indies Alliance bowlers. About his run up. He's ready again. He comes up the ball. The ball was saying, I was saying, swinging and this one's gone away for 4. That one made good contact this time. That one was hit hard. It was just to the right of Wallace, but it was into the metal fencing in a hurry. And that's 4 here to Hussein. And his score goes up to 123 for 7 at the end of the 23rd over. It's Mana ball into Rahid, who is driving it into the cover. Straight to Grant. There's no run. It's Mana, left arm. Comes up ball. Delivered there. Coming back at Rahid. Who plays it back to Mana. And not giving the ball much flight. In his 4-step, he's real flat, and this one is again quick and down the leg side. The batsman whipping off the pads. They take 1, but that's all we get. As keeper Anthony goes and it's a leg by. No contact made here by Rahid. So it's 124 for 7. It's Mana giving the ball. No flight whatsoever. It's flat. And the ball into Hussein. Ken Wright making some adjustment to his field. Has brought Wellington straight at mid-wicket. That one is down the leg side. Batsman had a swing at it. Down the leg side, missed. There's no run. Here's a man straight at mid-wicket. Wide mid-wicket boundary. There's 2 men on the mid-wicket. As one is down the leg side and he swinged it, and this one is swing down to Sean Riley, who picks up and it's a single. He's a straighter coming off a long head boundary. See some adjustment being made, further adjustment being made to the left-hander as Wellington is coming in off the boundary. So it's Mana bowling to Rahid Mohammed. Delivery. He's forward and hitting it in the air. Going down to Simpson coming off the long on boundary. And he's a single there for Rahid. In the air for a while, but well safe. Wallace. So at the end of the over, it's 126 for 7. It's a change of bowling and Sadiqi bowling to
I think you disrespect.
Rahid. who had a pull at that and a miss. So Sean Findlay has completed his 7. So Sadiki has been reintroduced from the northern end at the beginning of the 25th over. He comes in to bowl to Rahid. This one, batsman is stroking it into the covers where Sean Findlay fails. Mid-wicket in an extra cover. There's no run. Sadiq to bowls to Rahid and his back. On game shot. On game they played that one to mid-wicket because he was looking for extra cover. But somehow end up at mid-wicket. On game shot they have been played by Rahid as this delivery is back and is swatting it and it's straight down the throat of Sean Riley. He swat that one straight down the throat of Sean Riley, who is by the baseball dugout. They didn't have to move and he's out. So it's 126 for 8. Rahid Mohammed caught by Sean Riley after bowling of Sadiki. 126 for 8. The incoming batsman is Mushtaq Mohammed. Sadiq bowls team and he plays outside after when it's beaten. So another Mohammed brother has replaced another. Mushtaq has replaced Rahid, who went out caught by Sean Riley 2 deliveries ago. As to this delivery, Mushtaq is coming forward. Stroked it into the cover to skipper Ken Wright. So end of a successful over there by Sadiqi. So it's 126 for 8 in the 25th over. Stumbling man at the beginning of the 26th over comes up bowls. Hussain is driven in that up. Driven up to Ken Wright, that extra cover. Hussain driving, not getting much power behind it. This one is driving it with much more power, but it goes to Utter at the back of the point, and there's no run. So it's Mana balls, it's down the leg side, the batsman gets a sweep for fine, and that might go away for 4. It does hit the fence now. That was a ball down the leg side. Batsman went for the sweep, swept it fine, and it's 4 runs there to Hussain. Score goes to 132 for 8. I was asked to be hit for 4 there, as Mana sent it down the leg side. Hussain said thank you and swept it for 4. This delivery is flat and quicker. They appeal for a caught behind. Not out, says umpire Dyer. Confident appeal from Mana and Anthony. The confident appeal there by both keeper and bowler, but not also the umpire, and I think bowler Mana is overdoing it here. I think this is what is affecting most of South Florida cricket. It's the behavior of some of the players. Because the ball, I think he should know it. Once the umpire said not out, it's not out, and this ball is driven up. It's going to be a single as Crichton comes off the cover boundary. It's a single, so it goes to 1. It's 133 for 8. If the umpire is asked to preside over the game, and if an appeal is being made and he said not out, it means not out, and you got to get along with the game. I think Mana himself there is guilty of overreacting. But all being said and done, when you're a bowler, you think you got somebody out and not giving out, you tend to react, but you don't react, and this one is played back to the bowler. So the end of the 26 over is 133 for 8.
In all of that, Eddie, you got a big crowd up. You got to respect yourself and respect the umpire.
It's Sadiki coming in with the 27th over, the score at 133 for 8.
decision was to did not play the ball. And from our play booth here, the ball did not touch.
It's cricket and all human do have feelings, but if Mana was confident that he got the batsman out and the umpire said not out, I think what he should have done is continue the game and not behave in the manner in which he did. As this delivery, Mushtaq is coming forward to Siddiqui and there's no runs. Saying all that, when you're a bowler, you know, you in your opinion, you got somebody out and the umpire said not out, the blood do run through your vein, so you would react. But this one is swept and that swept straight into the hands of Sean Finlay, who took an easy catch there. That one was pitched on the pads by Siddiqui. Mushtaq went for the sweep shot and swept it straight down the throat of Sean Finlay, and it's now 135 for 9. Mushtaq goes.
Yeah, but
We'll talk about the incoming batsman is Khan, number 11 batsman with a score at 133 for 9. He has replaced Mushtaq Mohammed, who went out, caught Sean Finlay as Siddiqui comes up and bowls. And Khan is forward, the ball taking it out of part of the path. Gary Grant moves in from a short third man region. There is no run. 133 for 9. We see some adjustment being, there's now a first slip in Grant and a gully in Ken Wright. As Siddiqui comes between the umpire and stump. The ball to Khan comes up also, and Khan is taking it off the pad. Once a single is not there, as Wallace moves forward to the umpiring field, and there's no run. 133 for 9. Sportsman, who is a team not noted for making high scores, but defending whatever they made. This delivery is sighted. This one, the batsman come forward. Through to wicketkeeper Anthony. There's no runs. Sportsman, a very good fielding team, always defend whatever little they make. As Siddiqui bowls and is driven pleasantly to point to Mana. There's no run. So at the end of the over, at the end of 27 over, Sportsman is 133 for 9.
It's 131 for the last out from 9 minutes driver.
Come on, we'll talk about that.
Things seem to be coming to a close here for Sportsman, but
As I said, the behavior of Tomlin Manor, when that couples over back, was a bit on the unusual side. But that seems to be the norm in cricket now. Previously, a test match was been awarded to England when they played Pakistan just a week ago under controversial circumstances. Elton, what do you think about the game between Pakistan and India, the test match that was awarded to England?
Especially we're talking about international game that is watched worldwide. It's something that needs to be investigated because the umpire seems to have a problem, and the ICC decide to take it up in hand and see what's exactly going on, because from the report that we're getting, the skipper of Pakistan team seems like he has a good point. So we'll just have to wait and see what goes on.
Because with live telecast of the cricket game and with so much cameras monitoring each fieldsman, I think something must have gone amiss there. Why the camera cannot show you who actually and when they did, if they scruffle the ball. There's no camera showing you that being done. And then to compound the matter, umpire here when the fieldsman, after they were 5 minutes late, coming onto the field, he was walking off and said he had aborted the game. So I think the ICC need to look into umpire ears behavior until there's more concrete evidence to suggest that they did tamper with the ball. I think it should have been left at his internet. It was a good shot there by Khan, and it goes short of the boundary. That's about a yard away. Crichton picks up and the batsman come back for two. So Khan is off the mark. 135 for 9. Back to umpire ear. I think the people from the subcontinent do have a problem with him because he was the one who called Molitaran for throwing. They seem to have a problem with him. But I think until there's concrete evidence to suggest that they did tamper with the ball, I didn't think that ear acted in good judgment.
You see, one of the things that make it look so suspicious by the umpire is that I understand that the skipper had asked the umpire to let him have a look at the ball, and the umpire refused to do that. And I mean, there was nothing that he could do at the time if he looked at the ball, but the umpire chose not to let him look at the ball. So it's really, it seems like something is going on with this umpire that they need to investigate.
And then to ask for $500,000 to withdraw himself from the ICC panel of umpiring, I think that, well, I know it's going to be difficult for him doing matches with Pakistan again. Pakistan has asked for him not to do any matches, and ICC said, they would not grant them that wish. But it's going to cause some controversy if he does do match with Pakistan again. I think ICC need to look into that. But back here, it's 139. 134 for 9, and we're in the 29th over. It's Mohammed Sadiqi bowling to Hussain. And he's swinging, that one hit him on the helmet. He has swept 2 over the long leg region for 6s. He went there again, but this one bounced more and hit him on the helmet. There's no run. 134 for 9. We're in the 29th over. Sadiqi bowls. Batsman is sweeping to the top edge, and Grant is diving into it and just couldn't make it. Just out of his reach. Good attempt here by Gary Grant. That one, the batsman had a go at it. He took the top edge. He moved to his right. The ball always going away from him. He dived, couldn't get his hand to it. Batsman hit a single. A good effort there by Gary Grant. The elder statesman of the West Indies Alliance team. Spring scan and strike to face up to Sadiqi. Comes up balls. Good delivered by Sadiqi right in a block hole. That's when digging it out. Picked up by wicketkeeper Anthony. 139. On paper, this seemed to be a small score for good batting lineup West Indies Alliance have. But Sportsman has been renowned for defending small scores. This one, batsman is swinging down the leg side of the ball, hitting the pad. So it's the end of the over, of the 29th over. It's 135. 135 for 9. 30th over, it's Mana bowling. Short, flat. Mana from 4 steps. It's bowling quick, flat and fast. Hussain in behind it. Last clear at the wicket. We're in the 30th over. Mana comes up, bowls. Good delivery there, that one spun. That one given a bit more here there by Mana. And that spun hit the batsman on the pad. No appeal. That one pitched outside the leg stump. Mana comes up. Bowls fast. The batsman is pulling powerfully, and it's going straight down the hands of Damian Wellington. And he's out. He went for it and hit it straight to Damian Wellington, deep on the mid-wicket fence, and he's out hard. So it's 135 5 all out, Sportsman. 135 all out in the 30th over. And it's going to take some good bowling and fielded by Sportsman to get themselves a victory in this game here. Well done by West Indies Alliance. Bowling them out for 135 in 30 overs. 3 wickets for Sean Findlay, 2 for Siddiqui, 2 for Wellington, 1 for Manna, and 1 for Utter. So at the completion of the first half of the game, Sportsman been asked to take first strike. It's all out for 135 in 30 over. And West Indies Alliance on paper with a strong batting lineup of Ken Wright and the Shawns, Laurie Crichton, Gary Grant, Peter Anthony and Wellington. On paper it shouldn't be too difficult a task, but as I said before, Sportsman is renowned for defending whatever much they make. So it's going to be interesting second half here. Yeah, we're on the way in the second part, and it's Shahir Khan bowling to Sean Findlay, who hit that one happishly. The man from long on coming in, couldn't take the catch. Happy shot there by Sean Findlay. So here, in reply to 135 all out in 29.4 over, West Indies Alliance is off the mark. Sportsman 135 all out in 29.4 over. And it's Shamir Khan. He'll be bowling to Sean Riley. The Sean's opening, Sean Findlay on Sean Riley. Sean Riley right-handed, Sean Findlay left-handed. Up a shot play there by Findlay. As he whipped that one off his pad. One bounce down to the man coming off the long on boundary. So it's Khan coming in to bowl to Riley. The slip, the only attacking fieldsman to this delivery, it's down the leg side wide. Signal now by umpire Lynn.
Move this time, but don't try it next time.
You know them Della store badge? I see my walk with it, so I don't really know. Yeah.
Yo, how you got this? Them in the end, they will run you up.
I know.
Hey, that is what is destruction of property.
Two uncertainty moments to get off the mark. He's not struggling in terms of being a man in form or not, but it seems like he's asking to get
What's your
off the
name,
mark.
sir?
But it's all of 25 goals to the goal, gentlemen.
Huh?
What's your name? Sean gets inside behind this one. A white and extra. So getting underway and that over by
Meant of the second over, it's Wafi Mohammed bowling to Sean. Findlay's down the leg side, wide signal by umpire Dyer. West Indies Alliance goes to 3 without loss. We're in the second over. Good start by Sportsman. Steady over ball by Shamir Khan the first over. It's Wafi Mohammed. He's bowling to Sean Findlay. He's on 1. Sean Riley not let off the mark. 2 wides. As Mohammed comes up bowl. 1 on the pad. Turn off the pad there. It's going to be a single here for Findlay. One coming down from fine leg reason. So it's now 4 without loss. Total of 6 Mohammed brothers on the field. So we refer to them on a first name basis. This is Wafi. He'll be bowling to Sean Riley with a slip. Short third man. Back with a point cover. Mid off. Mid on. Long on. Square leg. And this delivery short and his back cutting and cutting in the ear. And this might go away for 4. Batsman give chase. No, it won't reach. So they come back for the second run. So it's now 6 without loss. And Riley is off the mark. Now 6 for 2. So it's Wafi Mohammed, the ball to Sean Riley comes in bowl. Batsman is forward. Good delivery. Right on target. Riley's coming forward. There's it to skipper. Rayad Mohammed. Okay. Tossed it over to his brother Wafi. He comes into ball. To short, the batsman back cutting. Not much power in it. Gets it into the cover. There's no run. 6 without loss. The second over. This delivery short and it's back and cutting and make contact and this will run away for 4. Into the cover boundaries. 4 runs. Short ball outside the half stump. Riley invited to go for the cut shot. He went for it. Made good contact. And into the metal fencing for 4. So it's now 10 without loss. West Indies Alliance being asked to make 136 in 35 overs after bowling out Sportsman for 135 in 29.4 over. We see now a sweeper on the cover boundary being employed by skipper Rayad. Riley is on 6. Finley is on 2. There's 2 wides. Scores 10 without loss. That's Wafi. Stopping his track there by Riley. He starts again, comes up the ball to Riley. Good delivery coming back at Riley. Plays it back up the track to Wafi. So after 2 overs, West Indies Alliance 10 without loss. Shite. One hit off the pad by Sean Finley in the mid-wicket region. Yes, I see. Where goes it to 11? And he goes to 3. So it brings the other Sean, who's Riley by nature. Back in right-handed.
So there's a slip of cover. Mid-off.
A good batting lineup for West Indies Alliance. This target looks to be quite an easy target for them to get. This delivery, good delivery there by Shamir Khan. Coming back at Riley. While keeping a little bit low. Stroke it into the mid-wicket region. There's no run. Shamir Khan, short in stature, probably about 5'4", comes up, bowls, short, and the batsman pulling this one. Will it beat the man coming off the mid-wicket fence? Yes, it does, and into the metal fencing for 4. So short there by Khan, and he shriveled and pulling it, beating the man at backward square, and the man coming off the long leg fence for 4. So it's now 15 without loss. As see, they find the long leg now being put into the circle. The back with a square, and there's a long on, the 2 outside of the circle. So this delivery is charging is Sean Riley charging Khan, showing distant there. You chip down the track, had a go at it, missed. He'll advise shot there by Riley. There's no need for that. Seconds as Khan comes up and bowl short, and he's pulling this one powerfully, and that's gone for 6. It hit, goes short, and he pulled it flat over the fence and has gone away for 6. Good shot there by Riley. The ball was short, asked him to be pulled, and he pulled it hard and flat, just clearing the metal fencing. And that seemed to have disappeared in a canal nearby. So that's 6 runs there to Sean Riley. She come back with can't bowl into Riley wide outside the off stump, and it's a bit of hot and cold there by Sean Riley. Play some good shots and then some awful looking one like that one. So at the end of 3 over, the score is 21 without loss after 3. Three over 7.
I want it down, man. You got it down. That's my food. Yes, sir. Let us not talk about.
Yeah,
What
you know, tape. That one was pitched on the pads there to Sean Finley, hitting it high over mid-wicket into the canal for 6. And the score goes to 27 now. We're just in the 4th over. These two opening bats for West Indies Alliance are aggressive by nature, and they will have a go at the bowling. Anything pitched up or that short, it will be set disappearing in the short ground here. And I think Tucker Elton could attest to that, because his team was put to the sword last week by West Indies Alliance, especially these 2 batsmen. Sean Finley got 68.
It was a situation that I don't even really want to talk about it. I don't even want to remember the game. But it was a good day of cricket. There was a lot of runs scored.
By the opposition.
That's right. So I'll just leave it at that.
I think Palm Beach came out with the white flag from ball 1 because they were put to the sword. West Indies Alliance made over 300 runs. Back to this game as Wafi comes into bowl 2. That's a wide down the leg side. Beat the keeper, and that gone away for 4 wides. That one was short and swinging further away. The keeper came across, couldn't effect the save, and it's gone away for 4 wide. So that's 7 to the total. So it's 27. It's now 32. 32 without loss, and we're in the 4th over. Back to last week game. West Indies Alliance 310 all out, and then bowled Palm Beach out for less than 100. They really had the measure of Palm Beach, as this one for Wafi Mohammed is short, and that's wide again, and this has gone, eluded the keeper again. Will it go for 4 again? No, it won't. Batsman will come back for 2. So that's wide again. Wafi pitching that one short, and it's swinging further down the leg side. The score goes to 35. 35 without loss. We're in the 4th over. Last week game, Sportsman defeated a really formidable opponent in this one. Is coming across it on the pad is Sean Finley, as he had a go at that down the leg side. The ball hit him on the pad, and there's no runs. Sportsman defeated International in the other semi-final last week. So Wafi comes in again to bowl, goes to Riley. Riley's back. Struck it back along the track to Wafi. There's no runs. 35 without loss. As Wafi comes up. Oh, it's pitched up and that's driven straight, and it's beat the man coming around here. Again. Drive there by Sean Finley. Straight back up the track, loaded bowler. And Mohin give chase from mid-off. Batsman take 2. So it's 37. 37. Without Waffy comes up out to Finley, good delivery. Right in the block hole, well played by Finley. Blocking it out. 37 without loss. Sportsman, as I said before, has been renowned to defending whatever little they do make. Would this be a case for them to, that one's driven, accomplish them straight over extra cover for 4 by Finley? That one was pitched up, he went at it, hit it in the air, but well clear of any fieldsman and into the extra cover fence for 4. So the score goes out to 41 and we are in the 4th over, so it's over 10 runs per over. It's 41 without loss. Westerners Alliance in reply to 135 made by Sportsman.
Only 126 more runs.
It's a bowling change from the northern end. It's Sharif replacing the Khan. He'll be bowling to Riley. Up he comes. Bowls to Riley. Pitched up and Riley's driving. Getting it through mid-wicket. It's only a single. Riley aiming for mid-off. To the inner part of the bat. Went mid-wicket. A single there to Riley. The score moves to 42. We're just in the 5th over by Westerners Alliance. Seems to be making easy headway into the small total of 135. Pushed under 100 more to get at this delivery. Good delivery coming back at Finley, who comes forward, bat and pad close together. Plays it back to Sharif. Sean Finley, tall left-handed opening batsman, represent Jamaica. Jamaica national team in the Caribbean, as this one from Sharif pitched up and he's driving it straight, high and hard, straight overhead and at 6. Some cars are in danger. Straight there, that one was pitched up and Finley hit it hard and high, straight back over the bowler in the vicinity of some cars in the background. The score moves up to 49 and this is just the 5th over. Second 6 minute here by Sean Finley. That one was pitched up and he hit it high and hard, straight back over Sharif's head for 6. Sharif, let's see what he does now as Finley prepares to face up. Sharif comes up, balls, pitched up again and it's a full tough and he hits it hard and he's out caught. Good catch, that seemed to be Masood Mohammed. It was a full pitch, he hit it high and hard and Masood Mohammed, Rahid Mohammed, move round smartly to his right and took the catch. So Sean Finley goes and it's 49 for 1. We're in the 5th over. He went out caught by Rahid Mohammed, bowled Sharif, and it's 49 for 1. And the incoming batsman is former Melbourne Senior Cup player, tall, bespectacled Larry Crichton, coming to replace Sean Finley. Larry Crichton had a good knock against Palm Beach last week, making 89. So he's coming to take the place of Sean Finley.
Larry coming early.
So Sean Finley departed, caught Rahid Mohammed bowled Sharif for 21, inclusive of 2 massive 6s. So Crichton prepares to take first ball here from Sharif. Up comes Sharif bowls. He's beaten outside the off stump. Larry came forward, seemed to take the bat away at the last minute. Went through to wicketkeeper, so it's no run. So it's 49 for 1. The breakthrough came through the fifth over here. The first being bowled by Sharif after being hit powerfully back overhead for 6 by Sean Findlay. Sean Findlay picked out the man on the long on fence and hit it straight into his hand as Crichton faces up to Sharif bowls and is driving that one back up to Sharif. There's no run. So at the end of the fifth over, it's 49 for 1. West Indies Alliance set a target of 136. So double change bid employed by Riyadh as Masood comes up and bowl. Short and it's cutting, getting the hedge, and it will go away close to the boundary, and it's just a single for Riley. It was shot by Masood Mohammed. He went back, cut, and if had there been a first slip, it was straight down his throat. There was none, and fortune favors the brave. Single there to Riley, and the score goes up to 50. It brings Larry Crichton on strike. So Masood Mohammed, US player, represents the US in ICC competitions. He's coming between umpire Dyer and the stump. Now first slip is now being employed as he comes up and bowls. Try to deliver, and Larry Crichton is forward. A bit unsure. There is Crichton. So it's Masood goes to Crichton, comes up bowl. Another flight to deliver, short and spinning away, stroke up to long off the throw, hit the stumps. There's an appeal for a run out, not out, says umpire Dyer. Crichton seemed to be safely home, but a good piece of fielding there by the man moving in from mid-off, picked up one-handed, right-handed throw, hit the stump, but Crichton seemed to be safely home. It's 51. It's 51 for 1. Could be Masood. Could be Masood Mohammed between the umpire and the stump, and he'll bowl into Riley. Comes up, flighted ball, short. Flighted, and batsman give himself room and bang it, but straight into the covers. There's no run. Almost flighted and spinning further away from Riley. He went back and cut. Picked out the fieldsman at extra cover, and there's no runs. Up comes Masood, bowls to Riley. One short and spinning further away. Riley thinking about the cut shot, changed his mind and let it go to the wicketkeeper. There's no run. Masood Mohammed, I think one of the better cricketers here in South Florida. He comes in and bowls, flat delivery, well bowled, well played by Riley. There's no run. So 2 runs from the over. Good start there by Masood Mohammed, who, as I said, is one of the better cricketers in South Florida. More than useful batsman, good bowler, excellent fieldsman. His score is 51 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. Good. It's Sharif coming in to bowl too. Larry Crichton comes up, pitch up Crichton's drive, then gets it between the point on cover. It's on the single. But fieldsman gave chase. There's single there. 51 for 1. 2 such glorious catches in the outfield. That one was a dolly really, and he put it down. Nobody to blame but himself. Rahid. That was a short ball there, and Wallace, with no conviction, just tapped it back at the bowler, who, to the amazement of fellow players, spilled the catch. The skipper cannot blame anyone but himself. But back to Wallace, he tends to be playing too, he's not loose. This delivery, he goes at it on the leg side. Anything on the leg side, he will have a go at it. But on the half stump, he's prepared. He gets a leg by for that one. But it's the end of the over. And the score is 112. 112 for 3. Mushtaq coming into bowl to Wallace. He's back and hitting it straight to back of the point. There's no run. Wallace is boring the hell out of the spectators, but I guess he's in control. He knows exactly what he's doing. As Mushtaq bowls, this one is short and he's back and hitting it with a little more power. Straight to the man at extra cover, and there's no run. Up comes Mushtaq again to bowl. And he's hitting this one in the air and he should be out hard. He's out. Moin takes the catch. He hit it straight to Moin and he's out. So Wallace out, caught. Moin Mohammed bowl. Mushtaq Mohammed for 5. It's 112 for 4. It was really a painstaking innings there from Wallace. I think his purpose, it did misunderstood. He wasn't in a position where he shouldn't be trying to push the run rate along. Crichton was there. Crichton is in charge. Either of the two batsmen has to take charge. No one was willing. I think Crichton, to be fair, wasn't getting much of the strike. And it's now 112 for 4, and we're in the 28 over. Probably still some more interest left in the game, Elton.
Yeah, because I think West Indies Alliance are playing Sportsman game. And they're playing right into the way Sportsman want them to do. They're going to end up where they have to rush to get the runs because the overs may be they may losing so much overs, so they just got to be careful if they want to win this game.
Yeah, 3 runs on over is not a lot of the ask on such a small ground. But with Larry at the wicket, Larry at the wicket in charge, I don't think Wallace was the right choice to come there because he slowed the game down a lot. He took most of the strike. He wasn't getting the ball away. I think Grant should have come before him, and Larry would have played the more sheet anchor role and allow Gary Grant to go at the run. So now Grant is at the wicket. It's 112 for 4, and he's facing up to Mushtaq. Up comes Mushtaq bowls, and Grant is hitting this one in the air, beating the man at back of the point, down on the cover boundary comes the fieldsman, and Grant is off the mark. That's a single here to Grant. He's off the mark. It's 113 for 4 in the 28th over. I think very soon one of these batsmen will break loose as this delivery is a slow delivery, and Crichton is hitting it, beats the man. Good piece of fielding at mid-wicket. That's a beautiful piece of fielding. It looked like it had passed him. He moves to his right, moves real quickly, picked up and threw it back to the keeper, and it's a single to Crichton. So it's 115. 21 run away from victory. 116. 20 runs away from victory. And we know Grant is a man, this 20 runs could come in 1 over. As Mushtaq comes in and bowl to Grant, he's forward. This one will get a single as he eludes Mushtaq. And Masood from mid-on, mid-off, moves into a mid-on position, picks up, threw at the wicket, but Grant was safely home. So at the end of the 28th over, it's 116. 116 for 4. It's Rahid coming into bowl to Gary Grant bowls. Grant is forward, taking the inner part of the bat. It went back to Rahid. Gary Grant, real experienced player, has played cricket in Jamaica, Canada, now in the US. Faces one is going across the line, that one take the bottom edge of the bat onto the pad. Appealed by Riyad. indication from umpire lane suggests that the ball did get the bottom edge of the bat onto the pad. It's Grant facing up to Rahid. Rahid bowls. Grant is hitting this one to the man down a deep mid-wicket fence for a single. So he moves to 3.
To be the captain to bowl to Larry Crichton, and he bowls, and Larry Crichton plays that one back to the bowler.
Right in front of the dumpster, policemen just came and asked and started to move their car from in front of the dumpster. We have been told within 5 minutes. So there's a truck and a car.
One man about tell
The guys are ready to start from the dumpster. We need to get to the dumpster, guys. Alright, they're gonna move. Bring it down over here. Guys, bring it down over here.
one police up there tell me come here. Move. That's it. Run him out.
Alright, guys, we're not gonna support ignorance.
So Smook Shag coming into bowl. Gary Grant, and he's back and hitting this one with a lot of power. And this one is threw up the stump there by Masood. As that hit, it would have been curtains for Grant. But Grant is playing the cricket needed to win in this situation. He's trying to get the score. Although it's only 3 runs per over, yeah, he's pushing Crichton. That wasn't being done when Crichton and Wallace was batting. So the score goes up to 119 for 4.
Ball between the bat and the bat. Stop giving room to play the shot.
They're in the 30th over. As it's Mushtaq coming into bowl to Crichton bowls, and Crichton is back and banging this one powerfully. Straight down to the man on the cover boundary. It's another single. That is what it's going to take to win here for West Indies Alliance. So they need 16 runs, which is not much. But it did look much when Wallace and Crichton was batting. This delivery, slow delivery, and Grant is exiting it powerfully, and that's gone away for 4. It was pitched up, and Grant was leaning into it and hit it straight back past Mushtaq for 4. That's the type of cricket you need to win. Gary Grant, a lot of experience behind him. Just hit that one powerfully for 4. He faces up to this one. Get a little bounce there. He touched it on the outside. Once a single, that would be suicidal. There's no runs there. So 12 runs away from victory now. That boundary there, scored by Grant, make the target so much smaller in this delivery. Goes his shot, and he's back and hitting it nicely down to the man at the point boundary for a single. So it's 125 now for 4, 11 runs away. Yes, Tucker, back to the odd and strange. I think the most strange thing I've heard about on a cricket field was in some interterritorial match between Jamaica. This one Crichton zipping off the pad for a single, so it's now 10 away from victory with 5 overs. So it's now down to 2 runs and over. Yeah, it was a competition between Jamaica and Barbados and Telston Payne was batting. Got a short pitch ball, pulled at it, and it ballooned in the air, and Delmo Peters moved in to take the catch. The batsman was so sure that he was going to take the catch that he was walking off the field, only to be surprised to see that Peters dropped the catch. After dropping the catch, he delayed his shot and hit it forward a point sweetly for 4. That's a good shot there by Grant, showing his experience. They're just 5 runs away from victory. As we were saying, after Peters dropped the catch, Telson Payne was on his way off the pavilion, realizing that the catch was dropped, hustled to get to the wicket. His delivery, batsman is stroking it easily into the covers, no run. Realizing that Peters has dropped the catch, Payne tried to make to the crease. Peters took the ball up, ran to the wicket, and used the ball, had the ball in his hand, tried to take the bails off, missed the bails, and his momentum carried him up past the wicket. He then turned around, took aim at the stumps, and showed at the stump and missed. And needless to say, Payne had time to get back into his crease. So with that one delivery, Telson Payne had 3 chances given to him by Adelma Peters. I think that is one of the most strange things and oddest things you would ever see or hear about the game of cricket. Elton, what do you think about that? It's just where there's 5 runs away from victory and 4 over left. At the time, I think Adelma Peters, John Peters, was one of the better fieldsmen on the Jamaica team. And, you know, people getting chances, but 3 chances from 1 delivery. I think that must have been embarrassing on Peters' part. And trust me, this is not just rum talk. This did happen for real. Elton.
You see, that's one of the things that they would put in the most embarrassed moment. Because I know at that time, it's like you just want to lift up off the ground like a helicopter and just fly away. I wouldn't want to be walking off with that crowd looking at me.
Some earthquake, we'll just take him in and spit him out somewhere else. It's delivered by Sharif, his ball to Larry, and Larry hits it between cover and extra cover, 1 bounce, 4 runs. That one bang into the metal fence, and victory is in sight for West Indies Alliance. As in the background, we can see and hear the fat lady singing. So just 1 away from victory is West Indies Alliance as Khan is getting ready. As the keeper is going to come to stand up, he has put his helmet on, but it's just a single away from victory is West Indies Alliance. As Khan comes up, bowls, frightening his back and stroking it. Won't get it this way. So West Indies Alliance did make this total a easy asking one, this delivery. He's whipping it down the leg side, want a single, can't get it. They're making light work of this small target. It did look heavy at one time, but it is really a light one as this delivery. Larry's back and hitting this one. Will get the run. They get 1, and that's the winning run. So West Indies Alliance is the champions. After 2006, South Florida Cricket Alliance 40 over competition. They have just scored a 6-wicket victory over Sportsman. Sportsman 135 all out in 29.4 overs. West Indies Alliance 136 for 4 with Larry Crichton not out and Gary Grant. So I must say congratulations to West Indies Alliance. I think consistently over the season they have been the better side, the best side in the competition. It is proven here today. They topped their point standing, and now after defeating Palm Beach in the semi-final quite easily, they have done so to Sportsman also. So it's West Indies Alliance, the champions for year 2006, and well played West Indies Alliance. Elton? So here at the Fort Lauderdale Sports Complex, as we see the players making their way off the field. It's a victorious West Indies Alliance players high-fiving each other. Well-deserved victory. The final didn't really live up to its billing. It was really more of a one-sided affair. So at the end of the day, it's an easy victory here for West Indies Alliance, and see how they will do in the upcoming 2020 competition. So congratulations to West Indies Alliance. This production has been brought to you by Packers Video Network. This is Raggy, your commentator, and Elton, your executive producer, saying bye.
And I think that name Sportsman dignifying the way the game was played today in a sportsmanlike manner. So congratulations to both teams. Also, I would like to say thanks to the city of Lauderhill to provide the facilities for us here today, and the ground staff and the city of Lauderhill, Obi, Jackie, Leslie, Indira, and all the others. Thanks very much for a wonderful job of providing facilities for us here today. Also to the mayor of Lauderhill and the commissioners of Lauderhill, thanks for all the support that you have given to us to promote and advance cricket here in South Florida. Blue, blue. I would also like to acknowledge the members of the South Florida Cricket Alliance right on the stage. Oh, we have the Vice President, Mr. Ivor Henry, right over here. Well, I thank Ivor for a great job today while I was missing. We have the Secretary, Mr. Trevor Harris. We also have John Willoughby, Assistant Secretary Treasurer. We have Mr. Hilton Gordon, the Treasurer. Ladies and gentlemen, give those folks a wonderful hand for the work they're doing, especially here in South Florida. Well, let's get to the presentation. First of all, we would like to present the Danny Lewis Trophy. And the Danny Lewis Trophy goes to the team with the most points in the Premier League. And that team is West Indies Alliance. And I'm going to ask the manager of West Indies Alliance, Mr. Fred Chavalis, to come forward and accept that trophy. Huh? No, that's... I'm going to ask one of these beautiful ladies come here to make the presentation. One of the ladies here, come forward and make the presentation, please. Come on, we got one here, come on. Lady right over here is going to make the presentation. Come on up, miss. We got one here, this lady has that right here. Ma'am, we already got one here. Both, you got two ladies? Both. Man. You got two ladies to make this presentation.
Hurry up, you want to beat the Sportsman when you finish. Hurry up, Jeff.
I guess one is going to hold one inside. And the other lady, come on. I too. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Danny Lewis Trophy. It's being presented to the manager of West Indies Alliance. If you all remember Danny, the former secretary of South Florida Cricket Alliance. So on behalf of South Florida Cricket Alliance, we made this presentation to the manager of West Indies Alliance, right here. Ladies, right here. Presentation right here.
The ladies of poison,
Yeah, I will give you some other kind of hurry up, we want to beat the Sportsman.
And that is the Danny Lewis Memorial Trophy, presented to West Indies for the most points in the Premier League. We had two teams in the finals today, and it's unfortunate that one team has to be victorious. But in our side today, we had two winners in West Indies Alliance and Sportsman. I'm going to ask the captain of the West Indies of Sportsman to come up and accept the Reynolds Trophy, and I'm going to ask Ms. Winston Freeman to come forward and make that presentation for us. And her son, come forward. This is Mr. Kenrick Dennis Jr. This is the captain of Sportsman, accepting the Reynolds Trophy. Also, Sportsman was voted the most disciplined team in South Florida for 2006. That's a great achievement. The most disciplined team of all the teams we have in South Florida. This team was the most disciplined team for 2006. The worst team, left, Mama team. I'm going to ask Ms. Freeman to come back up and come on up. And Rick Jr. to come back up and make a presentation to the champions of the 2006 South Florida first year of the Premier League West Indies Alliance Captain Kenroy Wright. This is the first year of the Premier League, and the West Indies Alliance have walked away with the trophy. In addition to the trophy, the team will also receive a cash award of $1,000. $1,000. No, it looks like a 9 here. It looks like a 9. The check is over there. The treasurer has the check. Hey, John! West Indies Alliance, 2006 winners.
Hey, where the check? Where the check, Jeff? Jeff, where the money? Where the money?
The treasurer is busy collecting over there, so.
Good try, Jeff.
You will have a check. Also, I'm sorry, Sportsman also will receive a check of $500. So Sportsman will receive a check for $500. Talk to the treasurer. I just covered up the information. No. You want cash? Okay. Also, we have a special award that we would like to make today. As you all know that